66 and bipolar here in Mapleton, Iowa, and honestly, I don't know if we are about to get wet or if we're about to witness a romantic sunset, or possibly both. Regardless, this baseball-sized softball field is about to be lit up at any second for Friday night football. I'm Austin Greenland with FDS and KMA Live Sports. Eagles and Rams football go at it when we come back.
Drop in to the Drop In for fantastic daily food specials. For lunch on Monday, chicken fried steak. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Wednesday is a wild card. Thursday, bacon cheeseburger, fries, and chocolate cake. And Friday is a sirloin steak sandwich.
And we're back. Here's a kickoff, and we start tonight. The short kick right hits around the 20-yard line, and it drills off out of bounds. So the Eagles start with a flag, and that's how we start the ballgame. So the ball starts on the Rams' own 35. And the first snap gets away from him. There for the tackle, number 56, Tyler Jacobson, the senior standing at 5'11", comes in there hurdling and finds himself Anthony Newquist for some loss on the tackle. Newquist going to go ahead and toss her over to his running back. And he's going to be down right around the 30-yard line. So Ethan Coleman comes back into the football game. And he's going to be the quarterback for a slight chance. They're going to hand it over to Newquist. He throws it downfield and just out of the reach of Chase Ryan there for the Eagles. Almost a pickoff. So close. So on fourth down now, 14 to go. And it's blocked. That's going to be tipped off. And Pearsons is going to elect to let the Rams pick this one up. And that's how we start the first possession of the football game. It's going to end on the Eagles' own 49-yard line. And it's 1st and 10 Eagles. You're watching FDS KMA live stream. That's a new thing we did, actually. We partnered in with KMA Live Sports. And so now we are officially affiliated with them. Here's the throw from Ravlin. Catching it, Wyatt Baker. And he finds himself a gain of about 8 on the drive. Or on the pass. And whistle called. Offsides on the Eagles. And that's going to cost them here early on. Both these teams really do struggle, heavily struggle with the idea of getting on top early. Second down and 8. Anderson weaving his way through traffic. Oh, and he breaks 3 ankles. He's going to find the open field. Ain't nobody going to catch him. That's an Eagle touchdown. Man, oh man, he made his way through like a Porsche through traffic. Fire the cannon. That is an Eagle touchdown. And why don't we just go ahead and check out some stats on that young man, because I'm telling you, no matter what he does, Joey Anderson knows how to put touchdowns on the board. And the extra point is no good, or it is good. It is good. We're having a hard time seeing that end zone through the press box here. It is good. And we will find ourselves 7-0 with 9:53 left to go. You're watching FDS KMA Live Sports. I'm Austin Greenland.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
So we go back to work. This time the Rams pick up the football. And man, is he smothered. There's a fumble on the play, and they're going to say it's Underwood. And so the offense comes onto the field. And what's ironic is while the Underwood offense comes onto the football field, the Rams special teams just basically stays on. And the Eagles having a hard time deciding what play to run. The other guys are coming in off of the sidelines. There's a snap to Rivlin. Fake hand off to Anderson. Pearson. Wide open. Step. Touchdown, Eagles. And just like that, we score a touchdown on the kick return. Oh, boy. For the extra point, she's through the uprights. 14-0 with 9:40 left to go here in the first quarter. The Eagles decided to jump on early on this one. You're watching FDS KMA Live Sports. I'm Austin Reeland.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
So we're going to kick off the ball for the third time already in the first quarter here. And picking it up is a Ram. Tripped up on the ankles, but this time he keeps the rock in his arms. A great job done there by Will Forbes, who's done a great job for the Rams so far this season. And countless amount of acts. Stepping on the field in shotgun position is Alex Ravlin with a 60.2 percentage. And the quarterback position, playing the safety tonight. And that try doesn't go really anywhere. It's going to be 2nd and 10. They're in short Rams territory. Set in the back behind there, Anthony Newquist. Going to go and hand it off to his running back. And two Eagles are soaring in there, finding number 35, Luther Cameron, for the loss of gain. That's going to make it 3rd down and 11 to go. And here's the problem with playing. Actually, no, I'll talk more about what I'm about to say later on in the broadcast. Here's the snap. Long throw. Over to Colby Scott. And does he get the first down? They're going to say he's short. So it's going to be 4th down there with 1 to go. And here's the kick. It's going to fall out right around the 42-yard line. So that's how she goes. 8:05 left to go in the first quarter. Eagles up 14-0 on the road.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us.
So Ravlin decides to take it himself, and we got an injured player here on the field. You do not like that if you're a Ram. We'll have more football here after an injury timeout. You're watching FDS KMA Live Sports.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast.
So Nick Collins is the injured Ram who steps off the field. Looked like maybe just something he pulled. Hopefully that's all it is. Anderson with the football now, finding holes and extra room. Finally gets caught up by some horns down there at the 15-yard line. And a big gain there for that young man for sure. The senior doing some big daddy work so far this season. 49 carries prior to the football game. And with that 49 carries, 13 touchdowns. Made that 14 after that one here not too long ago. Here's the throw by Ravlin over to Colin Brandt, the kicker, who's done a quiet amount of work here so far in this ball game as well. They're going to say he got a gain of 4 yards on the play. That's going to make it 2nd down and 6 to go in field goal range. Here's the handoff to Anderson. Finds a big gap and doesn't even get touched. That's an Eagle touchdown for Underwood. And so push it to 20-0 with 6:45 left to go in the first quarter. So here's Brandt going to do some more work. It's up, and the refs say it's good. Head coach Nate McElson is happy, and so are we. 21-0, 6:45 left to go in the first. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions alongside with KMA Live Sports.
Drop in to the Do Drop In for fantastic daily food specials. For lunch on Monday, chicken fried steak. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Wednesday is a wild card. Thursday, bacon cheeseburger, fries, and chocolate cake. And Friday is a sirloin steak sandwich. And for supper specials, on Thursday it's roasted chicken and Friday prime rib. Open 11:30 till 9 weekdays, till 2 Friday and Saturday, and closed Sundays. Drop in to the Do Drop in McClelland for great family food and drinks with friends.
So if you're hearing that from home, the Mapleton Town Band right in front of us here tonight, in front of the press box, as Brandt kicks this one flat and well into, the foul pole for a touchback to start off this part of the drive. Good crowd out here tonight in Mapleton. Good crowd, mostly on the camera side of the ball tonight. Nice little sunset outside some silos. A good-looking bean field. Set back in a very, very different fashion. Here's the QB1. Decides to run with the football. And right there to stop him is none other than Scott Pearson, the senior, who's done quite an amount of work so far in his senior season. Pearson just has a receiver with 18 receptions, not including tonight's contest, 290 yards total ran. And that's just the receiving side of the football we're going to talk about, because we got a lot more stats for you throughout the night here in Mapleton. Newquist waiting to snap. Here it is. And he's just going to take off running with it. There for the tackle. Oh, the ball gets knocked loose, but they're going to say Newquist found himself back on top of it. Stevie Barnes was there in their help when Alex Ravlin on the tackle for the Rams, or for the Eagles. Apologize. Newquist ready once again. Will he run the ball for the third time in a row? Now he's going to sit back and look for somebody to find. The intended target, Will Forbes, not in the perfect position at all for that football to be caught. He's going to overthrow him to the outside. And now they got to punt the football away. Doing the kicking once again, Ethan Coleman. Coleman with the football. Is going to run it to the right side for a bit. Finally gets it off. It's going to dribble its way to the 40-yard line, where Pearson is going to elect it to dribble off to the 34 before TJ Nutt, the Ram, picks it up. And we start in Eagle territory. Here's a throw by Ravlin. Caught by Mason Boothby. Boothby, a great pitcher early on in the baseball season. I remember calling baseball for Glenwood, baseball and softball, and Boothby was all over the place that night. Handoff to Anderson, and found room once again. Can he get it all the way over? He's swapping off. Doesn't even need a stiff arm. Touchdown, Eagles. And that, I believe, is 3 touchdowns for Anderson. At least 2. At least 2. Looking at 3 touchdowns for the young man. Great job. That guy has speed. We should put a radar gun on him sometime. I really think we should. Here's a kick by Brandt. Up and good. So we finish the first half of the first quarter, 28-0. 4:51 left to go, folks. Stay tuned to this broadcast brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions and KMA Live Sports. I'm Austin Greenland. We'll be ready for kickoff when we come back.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
So Brandt ready to kick the ball away again for the 5th time tonight? I've lost count. Rams pick up the football right on the 5. And ooh, a Big Daddy hit. A Big Daddy hit there. By a Ram on the special teams. Number 24, Gage Savin. We always talk about how Savin is a savage, and that was a savage play right there. The young fellow who picked that ball up for the Rams has had no chance coming through that brick wall of Savin. Newquist back for the snap. Flag thrown on the play. Newquist going to get out of the pocket. He's going to decide to run it for himself. Runs right into the chains on the sideline. And we're going to find out what this flag was for. So not so sure what the penalty is about, but it is declined. Newquist hands the football over. And just nothing happens. So the Savin brothers have been set back in the safety position for most of the night. But head coach Nate McKelson's going to go ahead and bring in Michael Dose in for his quarterback at the safety position. 27 seconds still left on the clock here for the Rams to get off the snap. They take their sweet time. Here's the handoff. Going to throw it. Intended for number 18, TJ Nutt. And I'm not so sure what that was either. They handed the ball. The Rams really do like to play a tricky little offense, and they like to hand the football off to another guy sweeping across. Problem with it is their line is the wall that the line puts up gets broken down really easily. And once that Eagle defense gets in there, they don't have enough time to get a throw off. And that's exactly what happened there. So I don't know why they keep using that sweep. And here's the deflection, or at least a close one, and that ball's going to go out on the Rams' own 25, it looks like, from this angle. So 4:14 left to go in the first quarter, 28-0. You're watching FDS KMA Live Sports. I'm Austin Greenland.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel.
All right. Ravlin handing the football off. Once again, this time Anderson not the one carrying it. Savin getting some time in the football game here. What you want to bet, though, on the sidelines, Joey Anderson's like, Coach, put me back in. I want one more touchdown. One more touchdown. I want to level out my touchdowns for the it's a good – what is his touchdown rate right now? 15? Coach, it needs to be 16. It needs to be 16. I can just see him saying that right now. I need to make it an even number. Ravlin throwing over to Pearson. Pearson doing a little dance. Looking like Michael Jackson out there. Going to get a horse collar, and they're not going to throw the flag. He gets right around the 5-yard line. Really got, looked like he got really mangled with the horse collar there, but they're not going to throw a flag on the play, so we're just going to go ahead and go back to work. First down and 10. Rams zone 5. Here's the throw. This time to Alex or Josh Ravlin. And does he get in? No, they're going to say he was just shy. So second down and goal, 3:18 left to go on the clock. A reminder, once this game gets 35 points of a 35-point spread, the clock becomes continuous. Here's the handoff over to Savin, and he brings it in. So that's another Ram or another Eagle touchdown. Makes it 34-0. Brant going back to work once again. She's up, and she's good. 35-0, end of the first quarter. Ain't much else you can say. Eagles going to work here in Mapleton. You're watching FTS KMA Live Sports.
Drop in to the Do Drop In for fantastic daily food specials. For lunch on Monday, chicken fried steak. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Wednesday is a wild card. Thursday, bacon cheeseburger, fries, and chocolate cake. And Friday is a sirloin steak sandwich. And for supper specials, on Thursday it's roasted chicken and Friday prime rib. Open 11:30 till 9 weekdays, till 2 Friday and Saturday, and closed Sundays. Drop in to the Do Drop In McClelland for great family food and drinks with friends.
So Brant going to go ahead. His leg has got to be warm by now. This one's more up dead center. Received by number 32 of the Rams. or 34, Tyler Oimler picks up the football. And he's going to bring it right around the 21-yard line for the Rams. Newquist gets out of the pocket, throws one out deep. It's caught. A big time Hail Mary throw by Newquist. Caught by Nick Collins, the junior with the heavy hands out there. So that itself is a 34-yard throw. Going to tip it off here off the snap. It's going to be handed over to Brenner Jug. Jug doesn't get too far on the play, though. Let's go ahead and take a look at some Rams stats right now. Rams so far, prior to the football game, 55 passing attempts. Known well for running the football with 277 yards. That's passing. Passing attempts has not been big for the Rams, but now they're going to go ahead and work with it. As Nick Collins comes away with it once again. Rams really are a running team. 283 yards rushed prior to the football game over the 277 passing yards. No receiving touchdowns for the Rams so far this evening. None. Not at all. And that's the end of your first half. Score 35-0. We'll be back more here on FGS KMA Live Sports going into the second quarter. I'm Austin Greenland. Stay tuned.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
So one quarter has passed, and it's 35-0. That encounters a continuous clock right after the first snap here. I'm Austin Greenland, bringing you this game with Fuller Digital Solutions and KMA Live Sports, a new addition to the Fuller Digital Solution family. Here's the hike by Lindquist. Pearson almost gets in there. Ball almost deflected, pass intended for Will Forbes, and the ref's going to throw a flag. right around the 5-yard line. I guess they're going to try to make this game a little interesting. That hands didn't really seem to be there, but we'll see what the call is. It definitely looks like a pass interference call here, so we'll see what happens. So they're going to say it's a pass interference. And if I'm correct, so they're going to place at the spot of the foul. Newquist gets the football here again. First down territory, going to run it right up the gut. Not going to have really much of a chance. Joey Anderson there to get an arm around him. Kind of spun him around and let him go a little further in. Here's a snap once again for the Rams. Looking to go yard is Newquist. Feeling some pressure. Throws it into the arms. It's picked off. Josh Ravlin picks it off, gets over to the 40-yard line. And it's a tough night to be a Ram, that's for sure. Great job by Ravlin on the play. Great job. That makes it the 6th interception this season for the Rams. So little brother Joshy gets the interception, and big brother gets to hand it off to Colin Brandt. He's going to find himself a first down and more. Breaking tackles, pushing guys through. He's going to find himself over to the 45-yard line on Eagle territory. Here's Ravlin again, looking long. Finds his intended target, Pearson. Pearson's going to catch the football right around the 34 to 35-yard line. Hard night here for us broadcasters in the booth. Can't really, the scoreboard does not state where the ball is marked at, so we kind of just got to eye it from the little tiny window that we got. Anderson, fake handoff. And Ravlin overthrows his target, which is something every quarterback does, but you don't see him do that much. Wyatt Baker, the intended receiver, on the pass. Here's a handoff to Anderson. Can he get another touchdown tonight? Yes, he can. And the goal line, touchdown, Eagles. That brings the game to 41-0. And if Brandt has it his way, he'll make it 42-0. Brandt does get his way and puts her through the uprights. So 42-0 with 8:51 left to go here in the first half. Still no continuous clock, which is kind of puzzling. But we're having fun here in Mapleton, Iowa. FTS, KMA, Live Sports. I'm Austin Greenland.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
So Brand kicks it this time from the opposite side of the field. Ball's going to be caught right around. Oh, and he trips on it. Ooh. So ball was received at the goal line. And Will Forbes finds himself slipping and falling right around the 15. So here's a pass caught by TJ Nutt. And he's going to get himself about 5 yards up the field. It's been short victories tonight for the Rams. But if they can keep those short victories coming and keep them slowly but surely alive, they can find themselves with a touchdown here and there tonight to pad those stats. But if they can't find a way to stop these turnovers, slowly but surely this game's going to get really out of hand. Continuous clock on the board. 42-0 here in Mapleton, Iowa. Newquist with the ball, going to go ahead and toss it over. Nutt finding himself on the Ram zone 35, and that's enough to move the chains. That's only the third time that the Rams have put the chains, well, they've moved the chains. Newquist fakes the handoff, drops the football again. Does he recover on top of it? He does. So he fumbles it twice and finds himself on top of it. Ugh. Made a drive about an hour and a half from Underwood, Iowa here today. Nice scenery. Bring ourselves further into Iowa territory. Always a lovely sight. Newquist back to get the football once again, and the flag is thrown onto the field. And it seems we have a delay of game on the clock, so move the ball back 5 yards. And now the Rams have almost, well, from what it looks like from the rest of the, well, how tonight's went, looks like they almost have no chance of getting the first down here. It's hard enough for them to find the football across that plane as it is, let alone with an extra 5 yards out to the other end. Newquist going to take this football and run it up the field. He's going to get a right around to the 30-yard line before he's finally pushed back, and the whistle is blown. Been a long night so far here in Mapleton, Iowa. 42-0, 4:40 left to go in the first half. Time is only 7:45. We've only been here 45 minutes, and we're almost through the first half. And Newquist feeling some pressure. Number 56, Tyler Jacobson. Once again, there for a tackle for the Eagles. Great job by Jacobson finding a way to get in there. And, man, when he threw him down, he was on one knee and just basically proposed to him. Just bang, right there on the ground. No stopping him. Here's the kick. They're going to try to throw it, get the first down. They get it and more. A trick play by Mapleton. And Maple Valley has themselves a first down when they had a lot to lose earlier on. And wow. Talk about jumping the gun. Looks like the Rams are going to catch themselves another big break. Put themselves 5 yards up the field here on that big-time jump. And they got all the Eagles on that one. Seems like there's going to be a timeout here taken by the Rams. This football game brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions and partners with KMA Live Sports. I'm Austin Grayland. We'll see you after this timeout.
Drop in to the Do Drop In for fantastic daily food specials. For lunch on Monday, chicken fried steak. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Wednesday is a wild card. Thursday, bacon cheeseburger, fries, and chocolate cake. And Friday is a sirloin steak sandwich. And for supper specials, on Thursday it's roasted chicken and Friday prime rib. Open 11:30 till 9 weekdays, till 2 Friday and Saturday, and closed Sundays. Drop in to the Do Drop In McClelland for great family food and drinks with friends.
So welcome back to Mapletown, Iowa, or Mapleton, Iowa, as we witness a crucial being with your Underwood Eagles, 42-0 with 2:59 left to go in the first half. Mapleton tries to hand the ball over, but just isn't going to work. And the quarterback, Anthony Newquist, the sophomore, falls way behind the line of scrimmage. Big problems here for the Rams of Maple Valley. They're very, very young, with just a few seniors on the squad. A lot of them underclassmen playing here tonight. Got some size. At least on paper, they're pretty big. Here in person, they don't seem as big, but they're doing decently well for an underage group. Newquist once again trying to get out of a jam, and he just can't find it. And that's going to bring it down to third down on the play. Swapping positions. Ethan Coleman coming in now. Bringing out Brenner Jung. Here's Newquist in the pocket. Gets out. He's wrapped up and taken down by none other than Scott Pearson, who's done a great job so far tonight for the Eagles. 35 total receiving yards. Just a great job so far tonight. 4 tackles. Pearson doing it all. Back now to the football game. Number 25, Ethan Coleman for the Rams. And this one gets over his head. The Eagles going to get over to it. Nobody can get to it. Who finally gets on top of it? And it really doesn't matter who gets on top of it, because if the Eagles get on top of it, they pick the ball up. If the Rams get on top of it, it's the last down. So the Eagles are going to pick up the ball now on the Rams' own 30-yard line. Raveling in shotgun formation. Here's the toss. Looks over to Savin. He gets right around the 10-yard line. And just like that, we're in position again to score another touchdown. And here's a penalty on the Eagles, so that's going to move us back quite a bit, quite a few yards. Here's Raveling, tossing it over to the sidelines, back to his brother. Joshi finds the football, gets about halfway, and runs out of bounds. Continues clock, though, keeps on going. 20 seconds left now on the clock. Trying to get something off before the half. Raveling, just one guy, finds Pearson. Oh, no, that's Brandt. Brandt going to try to jump in, but can't find anything, and then the clock stops. There's going to be a timeout taken here by the Eagles. Score 42-0, 5.4 seconds left to go in the first half. You're watching FDS KMA Live Sports.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
So 5.4 seconds left on the clock. 42-0 the score. Here's the snap. A little high for Raveling. Trying to find an open target. He throws it to Pearson, but he's just shy of a touchdown. And that's how we end the first half of this football game. 42-0. Eagles. In a high fashion. So headed into the halftime, I'm sure we'll be brought to you with a band show as they're lined up right there. We'll stay tuned for that. Reminder, you're watching FDS KMA Live Sports.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Did you go in to get stuff from my concession stand?
Yeah.
It's $10.
Say what?
It's $10. 2 hamburgers and 2 candies. $10.
Okay.
Okay. That's what it costs.
Okay.
It's not complimentary.
All right. I was under the other impression.
No, that's not complimentary. Okay. If you need change, I'll go get you change.
Okay. Let me just look.
Are you employed? You work for Underwood?
Yep.
Okay. It's not Fuller Digital.
Yeah.
Fuller Digital, but like you don't work for Underwood. Like,
no, I work for Fuller Digital. Yeah.
Okay. So it's not complimentary.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
Thanks for letting me know.
You bet.
Has that happened to you more than once?
Nope, that's the first time that's ever happened. So I'll probably get a phone call from
Oh. Starters, a few more series, and then each game you pick up. Well, it's because apparently JD had 2 games this week, and they want to get the varsity cars more.
I've always gotten a free meal on like every game.
Yeah, probably.
That's the dude. I've gotten a free meal at every single freaking sporting event that I've called.
I know. I watched him like kind of grill you there.
I was like, dude, like.
Yeah.
I've gotten a free every freaking sporting event I've ever called. I've gotten a free meal at.
Yeah. Except
Even away.
I know. I watched him like it's not complimentary. He's kind of.
It's like, dude.
He's kind of. He was a dick to me earlier.
It was like a dick. I was like, dude, like it's concession stand.
Yeah.
Like, complimentary. Then he wanted to know where I worked. I was like, dude. I've never had that problem before. I could see where you have that problem with on the road, but I've never had that.
Yeah.
I go to the concession stand every single time. Funniest thing is we caught him on air too.
Nice. Found your highlighter.
they win in this fashion. Less points with shorter quarters, I'm pretty sure, but I think we, yeah, in the last game, I don't know who they played, but I don't go to JV, but they won at 42 nothing maybe. I guess it kind of depends on what you do with JV. If I would assume, I would say probably 7 would be a safe bet.
So it seems like we're getting set here. 50 seconds left to go to end halftime. If you're just joining us, my name's Austin Greenland, bringing you today's football game with Fuller Digital Solutions and a new partnership with KMA Live Sports. That's right. Fuller Digital Solutions got the call today. We have partnered with KMA Live Sports. A great partnership, and we hope it goes a long, long way and benefits both parties. 23 seconds left to go on the clock here in Mapleton, Iowa. The story of today, Joey Anderson, 4 rushing touchdowns so far in today's football game to help the Eagles put up a 42-0 lead early on in the first half. And after that, it's just been all Eagles. In and out, in and out, in and out. Went down to the field, talked to head coach MVAOCOU of the Eagles. He had a lot to talk about, but so far this week, the JV team has, of course, played twice, and so we'll still see the starters in the third quarter and start spreading some more JV kids into the fourth. So we ought to see a big-time score here in the third quarter. Doing the kicking this time for the Rams is Titus Morley. This one just skips over the middle of the field, and it's going to fall out of bounds. So that'll be a flag. And we'll start on the Eagles' own 35-yard line. Here's the handoff to Savin. Or no. No, it's not Savin this time around. This time around it's Maddox Nelson, who the sophomore, who gets the call to run for Savin and Anderson. And he's going to have a big-time gain on the play. Nelson, once again, getting the rock in his hands. And doing a good job of it. Ravlin looking back to pass. Can't find anything. Wide open area to get a first down. He's going to go ahead and toss it over. And is a receptor inbounds? They say he is. And he stepped right around the 30. Number 13, the receptor, Jack Van Fossen. Here's the ball handed over to Nelson. Once again, does he get across the end zone? No, he's right around the 5-yard line. Traveling back to throw again. Overshoots his guy by a mile, something that we don't really see him do too often. And that causes his receptor to go all the way out of the fence line and help pass. Man, about to send him in the bean field there. Here's the handoff. And can they do it again? They can. They can't even put him down in the end zone. He ends up standing up, and that's another Eagle touchdown here with 9:33 left to go in the third quarter. 48-0 is now the score. And we have an Eagle running onto the, it's Anderson. He's running onto the field late. Brandt gets the kickoff, though, and decent amount of time. And it's up and good. So 49-0 with 9:33 left to go here in the first, or in the second half.
Gus on the kickoff.
So we got somebody new here on the kickoff. Number 80, Gus Bashore. We've seen him before, but very few times. The southpaw leg footer gets it right around the 15. And the Rams try to hand the football off in a smart fashion, but it turns out to be quite ignorant. And that's going to lose yards for him there. And I don't think that's a smart play for a lot of reasons. For one, you're handing the ball off behind you. You automatically have to. So you're already losing a couple of yards just handing the ball off. And then, yet alone, you have to start from that area and move forward when you're already getting crashed by a bunch of defenders. Defense is going to really get you. Luquist looking deep. And a great job by Colin Brandt right in front of us to get a hand up there and tip that out of the pocket from that of Nick Collins. Great job. Great job. You see how he got his hand up there right in between his hands? If Colin Brandt had not been there with that hand up there, Collins would have definitely caught that football, and we'd be in a very different situation right now. And this one's thrown away. The ball is still fumbled around. So what happened there is Anthony Luquist, the quarterback, decided to pitch the ball over to Brenner Jung. Jung then dropped the football, and they're going to call it incomplete. This one gets past him, and it's going to be a safety, or is it going to be a touchdown? What is it? Is it a safety? No, it's a touchdown for Underwood. The snap is thrown way behind Newquist. He tries to get on top of it, but just can't find the football. And the Eagles recover and bring out Colin Brandt. He's got to kick himself another extra point. 55-0. 7:09 left to go in the third quarter. Well, I guess Colin Brandt is not the guy this time around. This one's blocked. It's blocked. Will Forbes from the Rams finds himself a hole and runs right up there to block Gus Bashor. Poor Gus just got his first time up to kick an extra point, and unfortunately, right there in his way was Will Forbes, and Will won the battle easily in that instant. So our score still stays 55-0 right here on the Fuller Digital's KMA Live Stream Sports.
Drop in to the Do Drop In for fantastic daily food specials. For lunch on Monday, chicken fried steak. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Wednesday is a wild card. Thursday, bacon cheeseburger, fries, and chocolate cake. And Friday is a sirloin steak sandwich. And for supper specials, on Thursday it's roasted chicken and Friday prime rib. Open 11:30 till 9 weekdays, till 2 Friday and Saturday, and closed Sundays. Drop in to the Do Drop in McClellan for great family food and drinks with friends.
So here's the kick by Bashor. Finds itself right around the goal line. They're not going to hand it off this time around. Trying to weave between traffic. Aran gets caught up in the Eagles' wings and is down on the ground. Very hard for a broadcaster in this booth just to find numbers through these windows. So really kind of an ugly corner we got ourselves here, but we're making do with what we got. Newquist trying to find somebody new, and oh, that was so close to being picked off. Michael Dose just had that football in his forearms, and he dropped it like a boulder. Just completely dropped it. Found it bobbling a little bit too much out of his hands and came out. But a great job for him to be there on that play. Newquist finding a lot of pressure there. And Dose found himself cutting off the intended receiver and finding that football. If he could do that again, I bet you he comes up with it. Newquist trying to find another guy. He looks over to Coleman. And Coleman gets himself out of bounds with about 4 yards to gain. Newquist finding a lot of pressure. He's going to be slapped down to the grass. Here by number 24, Gage Savin of the Eagles. That's going to bring up 4th down and 7 to go. Man, is he getting thrown around like a rag doll tonight. You hate to be that quarterback. And like a lot of, even in the NFL right now, we see a lot of big quarterbacks who were great in college got drafted early on, but without a great offensive line, your quarterback has no chance of getting the throw off. And that is a good example right there. The offensive line is slacking. And we're going to have a whistle blown. Colby Scott not even having a chance to get the football out of his hands to put it back over to the other side of the field. And we'll see what the call is here pretty soon. And it's against the Eagles, so they're going to move the football up just a little bit. Rams are still going to elect to punt the football, or will it be a punt? We've seen a couple of instances where they've done a trick plays and got away with it. Here it is. Is he going to punt it? He will. Almost blocked. Back to receive. Mason Boothby. And now we got a fight on the field. We got about 4 Rams on top of an Eagle. Flags going everywhere. There's a high five exchanged by both parties. But that's little to what we just saw. One Ram's limping his way off the field. He must have pulled a hamstring or something when he was out there on the punt. And so I believe they're going to call the penalty up against the Eagles, and we're going to move the football back around 10 yards. Still 55-0, 3:35 left to go in the third quarter. Ravlin throws the football kind of flat there to his intended target, which was his brother Josh. And it just seems that number 50 for the Rams, Thomas Cisco, found his hand in the mix. Here's a big run by Savin. He's breaking 1 tackle, 2 tackles, 3 tackles. He's all over the place. That's going to move the chains. A great job by Savin the Savage. Great job by him. You saw a couple of times there on your screen where he had his legs just wrapped up and found a way to power through multiple arms and get that extra 5 yards. That extra 5 yards could be a touchdown here early on. Ravlin going deep for Pearson. It's caught. Pearson down around the 15-yard line. Big time gain. Big time gain for the Eagles. They didn't really need it at all. Here's the handoff to Savin the Savage. Can he put it through? Can he do it? No, he can't. He's just short of the goal line. Gage Savin doing a great job so far this season, the junior. Prior to tonight's ball game, 10 carries, 47 yards. Yards per carry, 4.7. Hand that ball over to that man twice, and you'll almost have a first down. Hand it over to 3 times, and you'll have a touchdown. Eagles score once again. Make it 61-0, and let's bring out Gus Bashor to get that young man himself an extra point. And now we're having some confusion with the Eagles here. Got 7 seconds left of the clock. And that one is up and through. 62-0 with 1:30 left to go in the third quarter. What an amazing ball game for the Eagles. The Rams, well, they're struggling. But can they put some points on the board? We'll see when we come back. You're watching Underwood Football here with FDS and KMA Livestream Sports.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
So the left footer, Gush Bashor, going to go ahead and do the work again for the Eagles right here, right now. Here's the kick. This one's super flat. This one's going to dribble its way over to the 20-yard line and tangled up, number 35, Luther Cameron. The Ram who received the football gets tripped up by the ankles and is going to be down right around the 25. So Newquist sitting back, shotgun formation, looking for a guy. And that guy would be Nick Collins for a first down. Great catch there for the junior. And this blowout of the game, 62-0. 25 seconds left in the third quarter right here, right now. We might be out of here before 9 o'clock. Time on the watch is 8:33. Here's Newquist, going to dip it off. Here's going to be a big game for the Rams. One of the better ones they've had tonight by number 20, Benner Jung. And that's the end of regulation for the third quarter, 62-0. 62-0 here for the Eagles. You're watching Underwood Football. I'm Austin Greenland with FDS and KMA Live Sports.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
And touchdown Rams. They finally get their first touchdown, be their third touchdown of the season, and this crowd is going crazy. They are on their feet, stomping and throwing their hands up. What an amazing feeling it must be for these fans to have their fourth touchdown so far this season. And hey, why not? Just go for two. While it's intercepted, they're not going to let him run it back, of course. 62-6 with 6:08 left to go in the ball game. I'm Austin Greenland, bringing you tonight's ball game for Underwood football with Fuller Digital Solutions and KMA Sports.
Drop in to the Do Drop In for fantastic daily food specials. For lunch on Monday, chicken fried steak. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Wednesday is a wild card. Thursday, bacon cheeseburger, fries, and chocolate cake. And Friday is a sirloin steak sandwich. And for supper specials, on Thursday it's roasted chicken and Friday prime rib. Open 11:30 till 9 weekdays, till 2 Friday and Saturday, and closed Sundays. Drop in to the Do Drop in McClellan for great family food and drinks with friends.
That's their Rams spirit. Hold on, just look at that scoreboard, okay? You ain't spirit. I got nothing.
And man, oh man, do they have Ram spirit here in here in Maple Valley. Wow, oh wow. I'm at a loss for words here. I about can't take it anymore. I had to put these earmuffs on. I don't know what my producer and cameraman here, Dan, is doing. He's actually covering his ears right now. It's loud here in the press box with that student section right by us. They are so happy to see the Rams finally put up their third touchdown so far today, and I can guarantee you they did not think it was going to happen up against Underwood. Scheduled to kick right now for the Rams, number 2, Titus Morley. And this one is kicked out of bounds, but there's a whistle before the kick, and we'll see what it's about. Don't really say what's it about, but we're going to go ahead and just have a re-kick here. Here goes Morley. This one just dribbles out. And, of course, there's a flag. It couldn't really get a good foot on it right there. Just found the bad part of the ball and just sailed it right off the left side of his foot. That kicks it, puts it out right around the 40-yard line. And so the Eagles will pick it up right around their own 35. Eagles setting up shop right now on their own 41. Handoff to Nelson. And it looks like he took a good little sized hit right there, 1 yard shy of the goal line. So this one's kind of odd. The snapper snaps the football before the new quarterback in the football game, Brandon Tarks, was ready. Caught him off guard, stood still for a good 2 seconds, I like to say, and then decided to throw the football. It is the fourth quarter, so like I said earlier, head coach McElson did state that JV would be coming in at this point. Nelson finding his way through traffic up the gut with 5 minutes left to go here in the football game. Doing a great job finding yards to burn. Here's a big toss. It's intercepted. The Rams intercept the football. A big-time toss there by Braden Tarks. I don't know really what he was going for. All he has to do is run the ball or toss it, do some short passes in the shotgun formation and run the clock out. He doesn't even have to get out of bounds. He doesn't have to worry about it. But instead he goes for a Hail Mary pass, and it's intercepted there by Brenner Jung. And I'm not sure what the call was after that, but the Eagles pick up the football afterwards. And Braden Tarks rolls himself right around the 15-yard line. So funny how this football game goes. If you miss one piece of information, you miss one little detail, you don't know where you're at. Like that Will Smith movie at the end where he's looking at the security camera. Hard to understand. If you miss one piece of it, you don't understand it. And I hope you were watching that right there, because that should be another Eagle touchdown. And a ref is waving his hands in the air. And that makes the football game now 68-6. And the Eagles decide to go for an extra 2. Hand off to Nelson. Break 1 tackle. Break 2 ankles. Why don't you just break 4? Scores standing up, almost untouched. And that brings the score down to 70-6 with 3:47 left to go in the game. What an unbelievable night it has been for the Eagles. Joey Anderson going to work. 4 touchdowns. Savage coming in. And now Nelson going to work in the rushing game. Alex Ravlin, another honorable mention. Throwing the football very well. Knows when to run it. Great job by him. Colin Brandt coming in, kicking the football. And then being relieved later on by Gus Bashor, who we've talked about earlier in this booth, or I've talked about earlier in this booth, of having a little bit of a flat kick. But he's got time to work on that, only being a sophomore. $70-6, 3:47 left to go in this football game here. The Rams having a hard time tonight, but the fans are happy to have their 3rd touchdown of the season. Here's Brandt back in, kicks the ball well and deep. And number 35 breaks away. Brandt's going to go after him. And how often do you see that? The kicker gets the tackle, but none of these Rams fans find that amusing. They find the fact of number 35, Luther Cameron. Number 35. Keep that number in your head. Cameron has been a great runner for the Rams here tonight. We've seen him multiple times. I've said that number multiple times tonight. Cameron doing a great job finding the open lane there. His guys, of course, blocking or opening up that drive for him, and gets himself to the Eagles' own 49 on a drive. That's the first time the Rams have found themselves in Eagles territory straight off the bat. This one's kind of flared up in the air, and the quarterback has no choice but to go to the floor. Number 14 now entering the game, Peyton Gress in the quarterback position. He's running up the middle now. Got to find himself back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a couple of yards over that. 2:03 left to go in the football game. And this student section here for the Rams is still immaculate. They're immaculately happy, proud of their guys just for getting that third touchdown of the season. Number 14, thrown out. Peyton doesn't get anywhere. Gress just finds himself dead in a mess. And that's going to bring out the special teams unit. The kicker right now, Colby Scott. And the Eagles are not really going to elect anybody back there to receive. Is this one going to land in front? It is, right around the 10 to 5 yard line. 48 seconds left on the clock. All the Eagles have to do is nothing. That could be the ball game if they would want it to be. And a couple Eagles run out there, but they decide to run back. They're just going to leave it there, and that's going to be the end of the ball game. A whole minute gets ran off the clock. And that's all she wrote. So, a rather unusual event here. 70-6 is your final score here in Mapleton, Iowa, as the Eagles just soared all over the Rams. Now, we will be back for another ball game at Trainer next week. And it seems to be a pretty good game. The Eagles might have a chance to go to the bowl game. I don't know. You play a lot of crappy or cruddy teams early on in the season, and you don't get good at playing good quality teams. We've seen a lot of sports teams just like this fall apart. So, will the Eagles have what it takes when the time comes, or will they not be prepared because they played teams and won 70-6? Only the season can tell. But we'll be with you every single part of the way. Right here with Fuller Digital Solutions and KMA Live Sports, I'm Austin Greenland, signing off.